honestly, when I look back and I wasn't in a committed relationship, it was harmful for me as a spiritual being.
I was with a person and this person wanted to do something that I wasn't comfortable doing. I'm like, okay, let's do it. Hating it the entire time.
If you're going to have a baby, have it on your own. Men come and go.
Oh,
You
my
don't want to
God.
deal with men. If you agree with me, comment below.
Yeah. Today on Real Women Show, we are breaking the taboo surrounding sex in a woman's world.
Ooh.
You guys ready for that?
Okay.
Yes, that's my favorite
ready.
topic.
Oh,
she's ready.
Wow.
This is what we're going to talk about today. So join us as we dive deep into the importance of open communication with your partner, the beauty of intimacy, and the empowering benefits of a monogamous relationship. Get ready for an honest and enlightening conversation that celebrates female sexuality and empowerment right here on Real Women Show. All right, ladies. So how do you think society views sex today?
Aberrative. Like it's something very dirty, like some sort of drug per se.
Okay, I agree with that. Yeah, it could be very aberrated.
Yeah.
What about you guys? What do you think society views the act of sex?
Or as a product as well. Like
Like-
a product you can sell.
Okay.
Wow, sorry.
Like if it
Yeah.
wasn't
points.
not an option, but you have to do it. Like it's a necessity. Otherwise, what's wrong with you? Right? Like you're not, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like, well, if you're not having sex with me, then why do I want to be with you?
Yeah.
Like,
You're
why do I
talking
have
about-
to
you're
give you
talking
that
about like
first?
a dating?
Yeah, if you were to
Okay.
go in like if you were just going date number one, like we have to have sex, otherwise you're not the person for me. You know, like
Okay.
it just feels forced. Like you just have to.
Yeah. Yes. And I think
What do
they
you-
forget the beauty of that. The beauty, or there's more thing beyond sex, is
Yeah.
the connection and its creation. And if the people is talking aberrate things, and when those things is gonna stop?
Just a lot of people thinks that if you don't have a good sex with your partner, like the relationship is not good. Like they have
Okay.
to, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's where the communication part comes in. So I think people are viewing sex as like a thing that you do just to do, or maybe for like your own pleasure. But then people are not thinking about the other person. And I think this is where women movements, I don't know, there's a lot of even podcasts that talk about how do women need to be satisfied and they need to feel pleasure.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, well, you don't have to say it to the world. You should only say it to your partner. Yeah. You can tell him what you like, what you don't like. And here's the thing. If you don't have the confidence to talk to the person that you're having the sexual act with about what you like or you don't like, then why are you having sex with that person in the first place? You feel more comfortable getting on a mic and talking to other people about how that person made you feel bad and how you didn't feel good and how you didn't blah, blah, blah. Make it make sense.
And you're not ashamed of showing them your parts, but you're
you
ashamed
can't
of
talk.
talking to them
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, I think talking to your partner about sex and what you guys like and how you like it is so important. Like it's so important. Yes.
What about the people that have to, like, you get into a fight with your partner and you just have to have sex to make up? Like they use it as a product of this is how we're gonna make up.
Yeah.
It's through the sex, but still won't have a conversation.
Yeah, most of the people
Right? I
do
just
that.
feel like the conversation part
I'm
of
a
it, the
victim of that. At the
communication.
beginning of my
Sex.
relationship, I used that a lot.
Let's do it.
It's like, you know what? Let's just do it and forget about it.
Honestly, it helps.
If you are in a monogamous relationship, I think for women, you can use it as a weapon. You can use it as your little, but you should talk about it.
It comes after we talk, or
But you
maybe
should talk-
before.
Maybe before to,
Maybe
to
before
bring
a
the
little
ice.
bit. Just a little-
I don't know. I feel like men respond to that.
Yeah.
And you can bring their emotions down a little bit, and then, but you have to have the conversation because you can't cover the misunderstanding or the upset with just the sexual act. Like it's not going to work. You're going to build that up, and then eventually you're not going to want to be with that person in intimacy or in a conversation. So I think that women should use it as a weapon. I do think so. I do think that because I don't think you should deny. No, I really
I'm
do,
interested.
because I don't think you should. If you're with somebody that you love, I hear a lot of women say, I don't want to have sex with my husband anymore after I have kids, or I've worked all day, or I'm tired, or I have a headache. And I just kind of, I understand some of it, but also at the same time, like in my case, I have such a hardworking man, and I see that he's working all day, and I guess maybe because he's in sales and sometimes he gets rejected a lot, or
Yeah.
he's working deals and
Yeah.
he's being told no a lot.
Yeah.
I don't want him
Yes.
to come home and then he wants to be with me, and then I'm like,
Be
no.
rejected also.
I have a
But I
headache.
think the right word is not weapon, it's a tool.
Okay.
Because weapon is something that
She
you
was ready to
run
go for
with.
the jugular.
I don't want to hang with it.
No.
Okay. Just making that clear.
The soft girl
The
has
soft
spoken.
girl. She just wants
I
to
have
fix it.
fucking weapons. She's got tools.
It's a tool that you can use.
A teddy bear.
And it's
Some rainbow.
Okay.
So that's good.
If you agree with me, comment below.
Yeah. We use this as a weapon. But I know it's the same concept. Let's look at some definitions. Okay, the definition of sexual is relating to the instincts, psychological process, and activities connected with physical attraction or intimate physical contact between individuals. It just talks about the bodies and also the psychological. So it's not only a body thing, it's also a psychological thing that's happening.
Yeah.
Physiological, yeah.
Right?
That's
Or physiological.
That makes
thank
sense.
you. So it's body only then. Physiological.
Yeah.
So it's only body.
Yeah, I
It's
was
only
just
body.
gonna let you roll with it because I agree.
No.
Yeah.
You have to tell me.
Right.
So it's only
That makes
body.
a lot of
It's only a body act.
Yeah.
It's only a body thing. And then we want to give you another definition of intimacy. And it says close familiarity
Yes.
or friendship, closeness.
So sex makes you closer.
Yes. And it says friendship too.
100%.
Yes.
Something you're familiar with.
Yeah.
And friendship and closeness.
Well, I mean, you would want to have a friendship with this person that you're about to reveal everything to,
Yeah.
right? In and out. But so I think it's very important that we see it as that there is that affinity. Like, we like each other. We actually get along with each other. So I want to share this moment with you.
Yeah.
So I love that.
And you
definition.
feel so much better afterwards when that is in.
So true.
Like, because you have had two types of sex, right? You have sex with, this is me, right? Sex with somebody that you love. And then later you feel good, you feel clean, you feel excited, you feel fresh. And then you have sex with a random person that is not the same thing, it's just purely the sexual thing. And then you just really want to take a shower and be like, why did I did that?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, why did I reveal myself that much or share so much of my energy to somebody that doesn't care and is probably not going to text me the next day because he doesn't care?
You almost want to forget about that.
Yeah,
You're like,
you
I
wanna
never did
forget.
that,
Like,
you
because
blocked it
that's how
from your
nasty you
mind.
felt.
Like, I would like
Never
to forget
happened.
names.
Yeah.
I was like, what was his name? Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
So
Oh, that
disgusting.
I
guy.
don't know about it.
But you know what? A lot of women are preaching the opposite, right? They're saying
Yeah.
you should be able to be with different men, experience, you should feel good, and you should also be like, I don't know why they compare men like that, like if they're irrational beings. I personally,
Like animals.
like animals, I personally don't think that. I think they find a woman that can fulfill them in all areas. Like, we need to change the narrative, because if we keep saying that, literally women are going to be responsible for the extinction of real men. I'm telling you guys, we keep suppressing them. We keep making them feel like we don't need them, or they're dogs, they're animals, they can't control their situation.
They're only good for one thing.
They're only good for one thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's our responsibility. We as women have a lot of responsibility. We're responsible for the continuation of humankind.
Yeah.
Let's just start by that.
And something that is very important to say is because that narrative is so ingrained in our heads that when we find actual good men, we are looking to ruin something because we don't trust it. So we're like, it's going to happen. So you're cheating.
Yep.
Oh, let me look at your phone. Oh no, you looked right. So you're looking at the girl, and nothing is happening. Nothing is happening because the same thing was happening with my relationship right now. Like, I've been with awful guys because that's what I believed. So I wouldn't let good guys come in.
Yeah.
I would just be like, you're not real, you're not real, and I would
all
just
the
stick.
same.
And I would just stay with the bad guy because that was the idea, and I wanted to make myself right about
Right.
it. So yeah.
Wow. So we did the definitions. Anything you guys want to add on the definitions?
Yeah,
Danny.
I
I knew it.
no, yeah. For me, my husband is my best friend, and
You can see that.
and even if,
so cute.
yes, he's the best. And what I think is sex is you must be loyal. If the people know how wrong words can be for their energy when they cheat to other because they drain the energy. It's like connection. When a man has a relationship, he gives all the energy to the woman, and then the woman will give back to him. When the man give the energy to another woman, he will never get that energy again. Like if you men really wanna be powerful, you need to take care of your energy. Be loyal, be with the same woman, and that way you will become with more energy because that woman is loyal to you. But also if you are with a woman that is not loyal, she's giving the
Her
energy to
somebody
another person.
Yeah.
What kind of woman are you looking for? Because if it's a woman for sex, your energy is gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're never gonna be the powerful man that you wanna be.
And that you were meant to
Yeah.
be.
It's true.
Wow. Give her the mic again, please.
Mic drop.
That's a mic drop.
I think what you say is
It's
so
very
true
Yeah.
because I believe if a man is giving his energy to multiple women, he will never achieve success.
But
in
they are
any
not even
aspect of
happy,
their life.
you know?
And same with
They're
women
miserable.
right now with the movement that is like, let's just be
Just be like
and have
men,
sex
or
with
just
everybody.
be
Like
free.
you're just spreading your beautiful feminine energy all around, and you're dispersed.
I just think that a man that has just one woman is more powerful than every other men.
Even if the men feel at that moment that they're so powerful, they're badass, they're hot dudes because they can get any girl they want, dude, you're gonna feel very sad.
Yeah.
In the long run, when you're 40 and still living the bachelor life and you never found that woman to give your energy, your love, a family, a future, or anything with. Because
Yeah, I want to go back to communication
yeah,
and sex because I think a lot of young women or women are struggling with how can I communicate my needs and wants, right? Because that I think has been the women movement on the sex topic.
yeah,
We don't feel satisfied. And then we fall victim to not getting what we want or what we need. But why do we turn and go to the wrong person to like talk about it when you should talk to the person that you're doing this act with? So think about it. If you have a partner right now or you're dating multiple guys and you choose to sleep with them, we're not here to judge. We're just here to share our stories and like clear and give you definitions of words, and hopefully that helps you. Help me. But think about it. You can undress yourself, go into the act of sexuality, which you are physically engaging in, I think, the highest way of a human being to create something. Because the act of sex is for what?
to recreate another human being.
It's literally procreation. So you're engaging on this act. It's not just I'm gonna have sex and I'm gonna feel good. It's like maybe you're not having sex to have a baby right now, but it is for God, whatever you believe in, created this act in the physical universe, and you're going into it with another person and you're gonna have sex and that's it. And you cannot talk to this person about something that happened in the intimacy that you didn't like or that you liked. That makes no sense to me. Because if I'm with this person and I trust him, I know that he's not going to make fun of me. I know that he's not going to make me feel bad. I know that he has my back. I'm going to say, not just, wow, that was really good, but okay, that thing, let's do more of that. Or
Let's do it again.
exactly.
Yeah,
Or
totally.
this way, I feel comfortable saying that to my husband with
Of course.
People before it would never. It was just like, I don't even want to, like, because you don't
and then
have
you go
that
to your friends
connection.
and like, that was
Yeah.
horrible.
Exactly.
Like, if your friends are gonna do something about it. So what would you guys say to like women that come in? What would you guys say to women that like are having difficulties communicating and they go to their friends or podcast or
I think
fucking online?
if you feel like you cannot say that to the guy,
He's not the one.
first, it's not his fault either, because you need to be able to communicate your needs. Yeah. And if you do, I always think what's the worst that can happen in every situation? To me, that would be that he laughs in my face.
Or he'll be like,
Or he
offended or
will be like, no, that wasn't, like, it's not true.
you're crazy.
You're crazy. I'm like, okay, if he thinks that, I don't want to be there.
Exactly.
That's it.
You need to
That's
be
it.
your best
It
friend.
will be like an
and
eye opener.
You need
at
to
the
be
end.
Eye
free.
opener. That's
gotta have
really
the same
worst
reality.
that can happen, that you open your eyes and you're like, I don't want to be with this guy.
He doesn't care about my well-being.
I want to know sooner than later
Totally.
and be out of.
I think for most women is we've been saying this lie that it's okay to do it and we should have sex with multiple people. I honestly, when I look back and I wasn't in a committed relationship, it was harmful for me as a spiritual being
Yes.
in my body.
Yeah.
Right? Like I don't, and I'm now my own best friend, so I'm not gonna fall victim to the mistakes or the past or whatever. But because I'm my own best friend, I just see how much it was hurting my energy, me as a spiritual being. Like I am carrying these things with me, not anymore, but think about it long term. Like don't think about it just in the moment to feel good or whatever, or oh I did this, or I got this guy or this girl, or I
Yeah.
slept with 5 girls or whatever, you know what I mean? Guys too, this applies to both. This is the Real Women Show, but a lot of the things that we talk about is not to make women look as victims. I think it applies to both,
Yeah.
you know?
Absolutely.
So it's that energy that you're putting into that other person, the person's putting the same energy back. Like communicate. What do you guys think?
Yeah. I feel like there's some empowerment put in the being promiscuous and having a lot of sex or not communicating with your partner as this is a battle and you're not working together and you have to compete and he has to figure it out by himself and she has to figure it out by himself. But you have to realize that when you're with your partner, you're both a team and you're not competing each other. Because if you compete each other, then there's no communication, there's nothing good is going to come out of it.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to express your problems and nothing's going to move forward. So you're going to go home and it's going to be a war battle all the time. And that's exhausting for women and for men. So like we have to also understand that it's like a union. You're not competing and you're not empowered because you're doing this or you're cheating or you're not communicating or you're trying to make it hard on the other person. That's not empowerment. Empowerment is being able to share what you're thinking, communicate, and then confront and handle the situation in order to move forward. Like that's the empowerment of a relationship, of a person, of everything, I believe.
Yeah.
For me, there was this one time that I was with a person and this person wanted to do something that I wasn't comfortable doing. And just to make him happy, I'm like, okay, let's just do it. But I was hating it the entire time. I was like, no, I almost wanted to cry.
Oh my
And
God.
I didn't feel bad for him. I felt bad for me.
Yeah.
Right? Because I was violating what I want to do, what I don't want to do. So it happened 2 more times. And the 3rd time, that's when I was like, okay, I need to say something about it. Because he was happy. He was happy. Right?
Of course.
I was like, I almost didn't want to do it again.
Right.
I'm like, and I was avoiding it. So I had to have the conversation. I was like, look, I don't like this. I know, we could find another way, but we're just not going to do it. And then it became real to him. It was just real to me that it was
Just by
uncomfortable.
having communication.
That's it. Then he understood. And obviously he's not a woman, so he's not going to know that, it feels this way, whatever it is. So I'm just like, this is how it feels for me. And it's not comfortable. So his reality was kind of aligned with mine. And all because I wanted to have that conversation. And I wanted to communicate and get on the same page. So then we were like, now we love each other again. Now I'm not trying to run from him, because I'm like, please don't do that to me anymore. It wasn't. So if it wasn't for that conversation and me having the power to say, I have to stick with the thing that I
And stay
feel
true to
true.
yourself.
Stay so true. And that was the end
Wow.
of that era. Thank God.
That is so
Very
like,
well done.
Yeah,
Wow.
super good.
Thank
because
you.
It's for a lot of women, it's easy to blame it on the guy and be like, I can't believe he would ask me to do that.
Yeah, and
but-
assume that
and
he
then-
will
and
know
assume
better.
start-
and assume
Yeah.
that maybe he's bad or whatever. But no, maybe, I mean, he comes from other relationships where women maybe
Completely okay with it.
right okay with it. So communication.
That's
And
it.
then you gave him reality on it.
That's it.
Now he knows how you feel.
Yeah, he knew at that moment, and it never happened. It's not even, we joke about it, and I'm like, no. It's not gonna happen.
hilarious.
We're not doing that.
What do you guys think about
God.
monogamous relationships?
I love them.
They're
Like,
so pure.
yeah, because for me, I didn't believe I could even have a monogamous relationship because I always thought like men were going to cheat. And if they cheat, then I have to cheat because I have to do it too, because he's doing it to me. And I had this crazy misconception of false data and false information where I was like, oh, so I protect myself because I know that he cheated on me. Instead of breaking up, I would cheat
It's like
too,
more harm,
and then be
more
like,
harm.
and it was this.
harm.
I just felt terrible, you know. I felt terrible with myself, and then I finally was able to find the right guy and let him in, allow him to take care of me and my feminine energy and all these things, and then I entered into this beautiful monogamous relationship, which is so empowering.
It's so empowering.
It's so empowering. It's so beautiful. I feel that I don't have to worry about things all the time because I know that he's monogamous. So I can like work. I can like see you guys and be all day with you guys. And I know that I don't have to be like, oh, he's
What is he
probably talking to
doing?
girls.
Oh my
Oh, he
God.
went
Yeah.
out. Oh, no. He can go like with
It's amazing,
Zane
yeah.
to Hubble Bubble or whatever. And I'm not
Yeah.
like, oh, they're like,
We are doing
Yeah.
marketing for.
they're not like, oh, they're not like, Hubble Bubble is a hookah place, okay? Don't freak out. It's a hookah place. Nothing bad happens there. I went, I checked it out. So I know that he can go there and I'm just chilling, you know what I mean? And that's just freeing.
Yeah, that's
is
amazing.
freeing.
Yeah, I feels great. For example, this weekend he's been with friends and
we were.
exactly.
Yeah.
He's today like he told me on Friday, oh, I'm gonna be busy this weekend, so I'm not gonna see you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And today he went to the church and then he goes to my home and he changed and he say, okay, I'm gonna go with my friends. Like for example, if it's me, like, I don't know, 10 years ago or 8 years ago, I was freaking out. You know, like, right now it feels great. I know he's not doing anything bad. Like I feels amazing.
Yeah. It feels like you're chilling. You're
Exactly.
I think that a couple that is in a monogamous relationship, they're both very confident and they're so within the same energy and they're sharing and giving each other that energy and that confidence. And it's so powerful and it can change. I mean, I'm going to sound cheesy, but it can change the world. And when you look at the enemy out there, right, they're attacking this thing,
This union,
this
yeah.
union that a woman and a guy are the strongest team on earth. I love these girls, but you guys know, right? Like we're girlfriends, we're together, but when it comes down to shit goes down on the planet, we're gonna go to our husbands.
Yeah.
I'm not. My girlfriends have my back.
No.
I want them to be taken care of by their man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to take
Care of them like
you
that.
know, Zane's place or Fernando's place. Like that sounds ridiculous. You know, same thing for the guys. You guys are strong physically, but you're not gonna go to your dudes to get things that you need and want.
To get emotional, like
No, like you need the woman to like level you and like give you that emotional strength that believes in you. Your guy friends are not gonna do that for you. You know, so woman and a guy like together is the strongest bond, the strongest team, and we need more teams like that. That's why we empower. My friends are so important to me and I want them to be good in a good relationship and I want them to be with the right person and I want them to get married. I want them to be engaged. I want them to have kids. I want to have more of these teams because the enemy is attacking this monogamous thing. They want your energy to be spread and they want you to be dispersed.
To
they
weaken
want
you.
to weaken you. They want you to be thinking, what is he doing? Well, if he's cheating, then I'm going to go cheat. And you're wasting your time having sex with all these people
Yeah.
and you're not focusing on your goals. You're not
Not at
focusing
all.
on your future. You're like, I don't want to have kids. Being a mother is below me. And I'm just like, this is sounding like the end of the world. And the enemy, they're not going to win. I know that.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
going to do something about it. So they
Exactly.
don't
That's
win.
what we're doing now.
That's what we're doing now. You know, we're very involved with a lot of groups that give the right information to people, things that we've studied that have helped us so much. If you guys are interested in things that we've studied, we're going to leave the links in our Instagram so you can find a lot of the courses that we've taken that have helped us, you know, just understand things better, understand ourselves better. And I think we can all say that it has helped all of us
A lot.
a lot. So that's what we're all about. We're all about real empowerment and not telling you what to think or what to do. We're just bringing our own experiences and literally just reading definitions of words. Because I think when you understand what sexuality means, intimacy, then you're like, oh shit, intimacy is getting closer to somebody. It's having a friendship. It's not just having sex or just the act itself. It's being able to communicate with my partner some things that I like, some things that I don't like, or you should feel good after having sex.
Yeah, you
You
should
should
feel
not
happy
feel
about
guilty.
it. Yeah.
Or
dirty.
dirty.
Or dirty, yeah.
It's not normal because I think go back maybe to what's the purpose of that sexual act. It's literally that it's magical. It's like when you think about it, it's alien shit. You create a life inside of the woman's body.
Yeah.
It's out of this world. So when you look at that sexual act for the purpose of it, I think maybe your viewpoint can change on it and you can stop being so selfish. I've been selfish before, where it's me. What do I feel? How do I feel? And because I was selfish, I was feeling very empty. So thinking bigger, think outside of you, think of your partner, think of your friends. If you're a happy girl, you're gonna be a happy girlfriend. Think of the planet, think of like the impact that you can make.
As a woman, I want to say that we have big responsibility, how you say before, and we need to choose well with the person that we want to be with, because that energy is not how handsome he is, it's not how much money he get, it's really what is he thinking, how he's gonna look at you. That's what we need to see when we look at a man. It's not how strong he looks. No, it doesn't really matter, because the way he think and the way he act with you, that's gonna make you feel. That's the way. But if it's a man that probably is not the handsome, or maybe is not the one who make the most the money, that really
can change.
That is our
That could be fixed
responsibility.
up.
Yeah.
I
You can
take
help
it.
him
I
change.
take
Yeah,
it.
true.
I take it.
Yes.
Because if my man is not getting enough money, I take the responsibility. I say, what is happening? Let's
Bring me the
look.
money.
Let's look. Let's
you
look
help
the
him make more
stats
money.
and
trust
and
in
let's
you and the money
let,
stuff.
let's
Yeah.
let's
Together.
build something. If my man, and also if it's not looking in the best way, okay, let's see the diet.
Yeah,
let's
exactly.
see let's put the discipline here. I take it as a
And
responsibility.
You did a great job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you
Shout out
did.
to you.
It looks great.
But yeah, that
literally
the
10 years
physic
younger.
things,
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter.
Nope.
I don't really care. Like he told me, now you marry me and we are millionaires. And I say, okay, now we need to become billionaires. And,
exactly.
Like I don't really care how much money do you have.
We're gonna make more.
Let's make more.
Yeah, well,
Let's make
there's
more.
no cap.
There's no cap.
There is no cap.
And a woman does kind of push the guy to its full potential. When you're
100%.
both
When
You allow
aligned,
him. Yeah.
There's one quote that the wife of the Barack Obama said, that one day they went to the restaurant, but this is a powerful woman.
I will listen.
Yeah,
No, I know.
They went to a restaurant. They went to a restaurant, and the ex-boyfriend was the waitress. You said?
The waiter.
The waiter. The ex-boyfriend was the waiter, and the husband say, "Oh, look at you! If you're not with me, you will be with our waiter."
I've heard
And she
my
say,
God.
"No, he will be the president of the United States."
It's true.
That's
Oh,
it.
I love that.
It's true. And for me, the takeaway of all of this is knowing that it is possible to have
Yes.
all of this.
Yes.
Yeah.
They make us think like no man is gonna be monogamous. You're never
Yeah.
gonna be satisfied. Either it's
Sex sucks
money
for women.
or love. No, you can have it all.
Yeah.
It is possible
Yeah.
because you're the responsible person for it. You can create it and you can
Yes.
have it.
Exactly.
I love that. You can have it all.
You can have it.
Anybody else want to say something?
Well, I also think that once you remove, like, really think about your ideas about sex, your ideas about a relationship, your false ideas that you have. What has your mother told you?
Yeah.
What do you see about your father? Like, what do you see about your friends? All those things influence you and then kind of ruin your relationship or kind of ruin your looking for a relationship.
yeah.
So, like, really clean that out and then in a fresh start with your own ideas, with your own self-determinism, just like reach out and look for that. And also allow for like good guys to come into your life. They exist.
They
do.
But sometimes we
Very
just
important.
don't want to see them because we want to stay like with the drama.
And we think
kinda
it's
like it
boring.
sometimes.
Or-
Stephanie,
It's
I want
boring.
you tell us like what did the girl told you like 3 days ago about men's.
Oh,
Wow, yes,
Let's-
very interesting. She told me, a random girl, like, a random girl came up to me and told me,
Randomly. She just
Randomly.
talked. She just
I
gave
swear
you
to God.
advice. Yeah. You guys have
she needed to get it, to let it out.
Yeah,
she
she
needed to
said,
get it out.
If you're going to have a baby, have it on your own. Men come and go.
Oh
You
my
don't want to
God.
deal with men. No. I'm like, sorry, what? Yeah, like either way, you're gonna be a single mom. So just have it on your own
Wow.
and don't deal with men.
That sucks.
she even said insemination or something like that.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
that is better.
Either way, you're gonna be a single mom. Oh my God.
Oh no.
But that's
Oh my
what's
God.
popular right now.
She didn't
Yeah.
like say to me, but like in general, like either way, we're all gonna be a single mom.
But that's all like you
Fair.
were saying. It's false data
False.
passed down to either
Generations and
generations
generations.
or people like that person that just go around spreading false information it's really a scarcity mindset. I heard someone say, "What's your relationship with money?" And it's just kind of random, but like the word relationship, it's just like the relationship with your husband, relationship with your friends is the same relationship that you have with your money. Like, what's your relationship with yourself? How do you treat yourself? How do you treat your friends? How do you treat money? It's that flow of energy that you're giving and receiving. Like, how are you doing this? So it's very popular right now, or at least the internet pushes out the message of, yeah, you're gonna be a single mom, or men come and go, and this and that. It's not real. Like there's
It's not
people
real.
like us,
Yeah.
and there are men out there that want to have a powerful, independent woman. And if you want to know what I mean by that, watch our first episode, because you're gonna know what we mean by a powerful, independent woman. Because we all have a relationship, and I feel very independent and very powerful within my relationship. So it is possible. Be in the right places to find the right guy too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, because if you're still in the same places and in the same spots, and you know if you're hanging out with losers.
Yeah.
I knew when I was hanging out with losers, and I chose to be a loser, and I chose to stay in that environment. If something you don't like something that a friend or guy is doing, just remove yourself. Don't make them feel bad. They might not know yet. I didn't know. I was a liability. I was not a good friend. 10 years. No, I really wasn't. I was a liability to you. 10, 15 years ago, I would be telling you, let's go to the club, let's take shots, and let's cheat on your boyfriend. That was, seriously, I was a liability,
believe
but
me.
I had to grow. And listen, anyone can get better.
Yeah.
And this is also a
100%.
thing that a lot of people don't believe in. Anyone can get better. Anyone can change their behavior and their habits. I did it. I know you girls have your stories too. And everyone can get better. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Love that.
Yes.
Let's close out. This was a good one. Did you guys like it?
Love it.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. Danny loved it.
Awesome. Yeah, it was good.
You're learning.
All right, so we have a couple questions for you guys. You want to ask the first one?
Yes. What are some barriers you face when it comes to discussing sex openly? Tell us in the comment section.
How do you prioritize self-care and intimacy in your relationships? Tell us in the comment section, please. As we conclude this eye-opening discussion on sex in a woman's world, we hope you feel empowered to prioritize open communication and embrace the beauty of intimacy. Stay tuned for more candid conversations about female empowerment and liberation right here on The Real Women Show. If you found value, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Until next time.
Bye.
Yay.